I guess Chris isn't ready.
Okay,
I'm ready.
Guys,
Ready to go.
Okay, be quiet. Be quiet, guys. We're gonna start.
Ah! Alright. Is it starting? Ah! Alright. Take 2. Ready? Action.
That's all.
That would be great.
Try again. Take 5. Ready?
Action. 4. You have to.
You better not include this in the show, Funsley.
Oh, I won't.
Bloopers at the end, Funsley. Ready? Action. Go.
Hollywood bloopers.
Can you stop?
What? Put my hat on.
He had a bug on his hat. He had to get rid of it.
Alright, let's go.
This hat's too small, though.
I think your head's too big.
Well, that's good.
You need to fix it. Alright, let's start it. Let's do this. Let's do it. Ready? Take 7. Action.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is, of course, Zach here, the host of CHLN Nation. Man, I missed that. And by the way, Funsley's back from the dead. Hello, Funsley. How you doing?
Wasn't dead. I was in the army. Wasn't dead, but it's good to be back. You guys didn't do a show last week without me?
Yeah, we did 2 shows while you were gone.
So why are you saying you're glad to say it again?
Me and Snake did a show. Okay.
Oh, so Zach didn't.
I did one too. I did one too. Be quiet. All right, whatever.
Zach disappeared too.
If you couldn't tell, we have Snake and Crystal staying back.
Hi, Snake.
How are you, buddy?
And our special guest is the AHM of my former team.
Wait,
Great
hold
one.
on. Wait a minute. Hi, Chris. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm doing good.
What does that mean, the no-chill panelist? What does that mean?
I just tell you guys how it is. Like, I just have no chill. I don't
So
stop
you're not
saying anything
chill.
whatsoever. Exactly.
And the guy who looks like a stalker. Great one. How you doing?
I'll take my hit.
I'm good.
All right. So, again, I made the apology to it. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make the show last week. Sorry it was late. But thanks, Snake and Chris, for doing the show for me. It was really I really appreciate that.
I know what happened, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right. So moving on to our first topic, we do this every week. How our weeks went. Funsley, how's your vacation been?
It was pretty good. It's over. If anyone was wondering, I went to Jets training camp.
I'm
That's
sure.
why I'm drinking beer. No, I did, and I tried out at left tackle, and I got cut. I made it like at least 7 minutes though, so it's pretty impressive. I wasn't there when Geno Smith got punched in the face, so that would have been really funny. But I know the guy who punched him, and he's a pretty solid dude, so it's probably Geno's fault because he was a buster.
Fair enough.
All right, Snake, how'd your week go?
Our week went pretty good. We won the first round of playoffs.
I don't think it went too good because you got rid of your MVP. Just saying.
What? No, Great One's still on our team.
Oh!
All right, go ahead, Chris.
I got cut.
I already told you guys. I got
Switching
eliminated.
people too fast. I can't keep
didn't
track
have
of who
a-
you're talking to.
Chris had no week.
Chris didn't have a week.
I had 3 days. That was it. Next.
Wait, what
Alright, Great One,
happened? Wait, what happened?
Because you weren't here, Funsley. We got eliminated. I picked you up for nothing. Next.
All right, go ahead, Great One. How'd your week go?
Mine was good. We won the first round on Wednesday, on my birthday to boot. And my
Happy
brother's.
birthday!
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Great One.
The good birthday gift, winning the round and the game. And my
Alright.
son's birthday today.
Somebody's shooting guns.
Nice,
off the
dude.
walls.
All right, so on to our next topic. Is there any train wreck teams this week? Because it's playoffs. Is there any train wrecks?
Chris Letang's team.
Kingston.
Kingston wasn't train wreck.
Kingston and Sudbury. That would be the 2. 4-0 for both series. That would be the
Well,
2.
Niagara's a train wreck because the guy would have been Zach here.
That's called improvement, Zach.
All right, so on to the next real topic.
Wait. Would what happened to you this week qualify as a train wreck, Zach?
What?
He got grounded. That's what happened. Next topic.
Shut up.
CHL this week.
After that, or before that, when he got traded, or he got waived and that picked up, was that Zach or was that me?
That was me.
What happened?
That was me.
What happened?
I got waived because I wasn't available, and then I got picked up by the Pete's.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later, though.
Nobody wants
Oh,
to be
yeah.
Nobody
a
wants
Pete.
to be a Pete, dude.
Nobody wants to be a Pete.
What is a Pete? Please.
Do you guys
Peterborough
in
Pete's.
Do you guys in Canada have the marshmallow Pete's for Easter? Do you guys have Easter?
We have Easter, yes.
I'm just
We
checking.
have Easter.
Everyone has
It's just a religious thing. I'm pretty
Yeah, but like I don't know if it's like on a
Everybody
different day or something. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. It's hard hitting journalism.
Yeah,
Alright.
we have Easter.
Do you
Breaking news.
eat disgusting marshmallow chickens for Easter?
We do not.
Marshmallow chicken.
It's dogs, Bunsley. They're little peeps. Bunsley.
Alright.
The Peeps, yeah. Well, I don't like Peeps, but
Alrighty. Next
Wait,
topic.
isn't it the
Next.
Peterborough Peeps though? I thought that's what they were called.
no, it's the Pete's.
They're
Ah, well.
Peterborough Pete's. We don't know what a Pete is. All I know is I don't think anyone.
Let's just call them the
Nobody wants
Peeps.
to be a Pete.
All right.
Call them the
No one's
Peeps.
happy to be a Pete now. That's
On to an actual topic.
That was one.
How
The CHL?
How the CHL playoffs round 1 went. We're gonna actually. I'm gonna go through the bracket first, and you guys can go through your opinions on it. But in round 1, the teams that got shut out.
Don't start with
Obviously,
me.
we have more than GMs here. The Kingston Varnites got shut out by the Battalion, and the Sudbury Wolves got shut out by the Bulls. The Petes went 4-1 against the Steelheads. The Niagara Ice Dogs beat the Ulster Generals in 6 games.
There
Over
you
to the
go.
West, the Greyhounds went 7 games to the Storm and took it home. The Erie Otters, they won in 6 games against London. The Kitchener Rangers won in 6 games against Plymouth, and the Owen Sound with the upset of the week, I think, against Saginaw with win in 6 games. So what do you guys think of the week that we had this week?
Well, first off, good call on the upset of the week. That's absolutely correct. I remember the last time I was on here before training camp, we talked about how great Saginaw was, and apparently not so much. I would like to say that the team I had originally picked as a dark horse in the West, Kitchener, is still alive, even though I jumped off the bandwagon. I left a do not move ticket on there, so now I'm jumping back on, and I'm Ryan Kitchener. It's on.
The week I think went good. I think it went.
Not for
pretty,
you. Oh, roasted.
You're a Pete, dude, and
You're very unprofessional.
I think the week went pretty good in terms of how things played out. I think things played out a little unexpected for some teams and a little expected for most. I definitely think next week is going to be crazy to see who comes out on top. You know, or at the end of this week for their series, who comes out on top. It's going to be an interesting week next week.
I hope that this week there's a lot less overturned games than last week. That was.
Yeah.
You're getting ahead of yourself, Snake.
Yeah,
Well, no,
probably
Your
just
next topic.
idiot.
We're trying to move along, aren't we?
That's true.
Mhm.
But
This is a good transition, Zach.
You didn't give Great One a turn.
Raymond, what do you think? That said it all. Okay,
What
next
was the question?
topic.
What do you think of this week in playoffs, Great One?
Oh, well, too many
Go to
overturned
bed!
games, pretty much.
Guys, come on. All right, so
Nighttime.
That, and it is nighttime in my house.
so
Nighttime.
our next topic is a thread that bears the GM of the 67s, which is a team that didn't even make playoffs. But he said
That was one of our train
something.
wrecks.
He said
Remember
something.
they were a train wreck.
Yeah, they were one of our train wrecks, and he said something that made a lot of sense to me because I experienced this kind of behavior. Whenever I was on Niagara, they played their first line as well. And last season, the Bulls, not the Bulls of this season, but last season the Bulls did this as well. But they're classless teams, and he goes in to talk about how the Battalion, they ramped up the score 12-0. They put their first line against a team like 67s who should not be, I mean, no offense to them, this is just the truth, should not have had a first line of a top-place team played against them. and they didn't show any class whatsoever. They ran to the score, didn't care, and the teams just use this as a way to bump up their stats against the small teams. But the first line, the quote-unquote first lines, really they played like third line bottom teams. So what do you guys think of classless teams like this? It's going to be going on for many, many seasons. So what do you guys think of this?
I think
you saying they're classless, or is that what the thread said?
That's what the thread said.
the
But
threat
yeah,
says classless.
But it's
That's what
true.
it says. Bears, actually, he talked about one of the teams being North Bay. I think I had the same experience this week, obviously, right? You know, the team were down in the series pretty well. I think that I agree. There's some classless teams. There's little teams that like they know that they're gonna win. You know, so they start blowing up the team chat forum or whatever and start saying, "Oh, da 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 da." I think we had the same problem with one of the players. I won't name his name. He had the same problem. They ended up beating us 10-2. They totally raped the leaderboards with it. You know, obviously it happens. The best you can do is just keep your head high and just ignore it at that point because there's not much you can really do when a team's being classless, other than just know that they are. You know, there's not much you can really do.
Yeah.
Well, I know something about class, and what I'm saying is that if you don't like getting just shelled by a team, get better. There's nothing that prevents a team from taking cheap wins and really making sure they're easy wins by putting their first line out. If they're in a position where they, in the standings, need to get that win or they don't need to get wins other places, they can do whatever they want. They've earned that right. If it's like in the beginning of the season, end of the season, wins are all the same. No one would begrudge a team in the first or second week from playing a strong line against a team because, we'd say, oh, we don't know if they're good or not. It's not really scrub hunting. Bullcrap. The first week, last week, a win's a win, and they can do whatever they want. If you don't like it, beat them. That's what I say. Class is overrated in competition. The most important thing is winning. And if you want to boost your stats up, I'd rather see people boost their stats up by playing crappy teams, supposedly crappy teams, than like trying to like cheat and try to like report stats like things we've seen before. If you're doing it on the ice legitimately, I really don't have a problem with it. And now, of course, if it was me, I'd probably get all butthurt about it. But just being objective, an objective professional journalist, stop it.
If you're winning, and if you're winning by, if you're a top place team, you need to represent the CHL well.
Nah, you don't win.
And show some class, okay? If you're disrespect,
whoever said that just because Belleville or just because North Bay is the best team, they've been given the mantle to represent them. That's something you put on them. You can't do that. They are whoever they want to be. No one ever said that the New England Patriots have to be nice. They're a bunch of a-holes. But you know what? That's who they are, and that's what they do, and they win, so it's okay. I hate them, obviously. I can't. Where's my finger? That one.
I have to say,
I don't like
with
the
Zach,
Patriots, but they are who they are. They don't have to worry about anybody else.
yeah, with Zach, what you're saying, I get what you mean. Obviously, it sucks. It does. Let's be real. You hate losing. Everyone in this chat and everyone in LG hates losing.
Oh, I got used to it.
But listen,
we all know
if
you.
I'm winning, listen, I don't care how much I'm winning by, but if I'm winning 8-0, I'm gonna keep scoring and scoring and scoring just because I know it hurts.
If we don't like classless teams, let's put back the mercy rule. If not, what do you want them to do? Not play?
Yeah,
you
like you can't
do you want
really
them to start tanking? Do you want them to start, I don't know, just hanging back and clearing the puck out?
I don't really agree with what he said running up the score. That's just part of the game. But like the chirping, chirping,
I think we're talking more about the chirping. Like
chirping is one thing. Chirping, that's always in competition. But if you're just literally just wrecking this team, you're just like kicking a dead man. Like there's no reason to.
What if doing that? And this might sound a little like juvenile, like you're a bully or something. But what if beating the crap out of Oshawa, who was a train wreck at one point? For
Ottawa,
whatever. Who cares? Beating Ottawa's butt, and you getting pumped up about it, and you talking about it, gets you more fired up and gets your team more cohesive, more focused. You're not supposed to do that. You're about winning the cup if you're one of these teams. You're not about being good sports. There are certain rules that they follow. As long as they follow those rules, I got no complaints about it. If it gets you going, I'm the kind of person that when I'm in training camp going up against Bob Wilkerson, I'm going to call him stuff. I'm going to punch him, and that's why I got kicked out in 6 minutes. But the point is, if it gets you going, if it gets your mind right, and not everyone's mind's the same, not every team's the same, I don't have a fault for it. I think your job as a manager or your job as a team is to do right by yourselves first and then worry about the league later. As long as you're following rules, I don't care.
Anyone else have an opinion about
Jake,
this?
what do you think?
I mean, there's times in the season where you have to match your first line against the third line. Sometimes you need points. Sometimes it's not just that you're doing it that way. It's also that your scheduling only allows for that. And I mean, there's times that it's not exactly as clear cut as we call it, but I think that there are teams that take advantage of bad matchups, but that's the game. I mean, it's unfortunate to see blowouts like that. It's discouraging for teams, but I mean, there's no rules against it, so what can we do?
Yeah. And I have one more thing to add real quick. The only question I have for Ottawa is, if it's your make or break game to the playoffs,
Why is your third line out there?
Against the best team, the quote unquote best team, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all controversial, but either way, let's move on from the topic.
Well, and one last thing, again, if it's your make or break game every season, if you would have won one more game, that wouldn't have been your make or break game. So again, it's on you if you don't get what you need to get done. It's not on anybody else for scrub hunting or trying to be a spoiler. You didn't do it.
Also,
it sounds like
too late. You started a little too late.
Your butt hurt. It's okay. We all get a little butt hurt from time to time.
Great one.
Also, the availability of your players kind of determine that, and we've seen a lot of that too, having to shift things around.
Yeah, I think we've all been fault of that, though. Availability. Everyone's been at fault for that.
All right, so moving on to our next topic, overturned games. There's been a whole bunch of these this season.
Yep.
And what do you guys think of all these overturned games?
Normal. That's normal. I will tell you, in so many LG seasons, playoffs is like the most like you'll see here and there overturned games throughout the regular season, but playoffs you will see a numerous amount of overturned games. And it's because, like we said, you want to win. You will do everything it takes to win. I remember my season with I think it was iCheap, or it might have been my first actual season in playoffs. We won our Game 7 game. It got overturned, and we didn't end up making playoffs. It happens. It sucks, and you want to go back to that day and just find out what you guys did wrong and fix it, but you can't.
At the same time, Chris, let me ask you, why does it happen? Why are games being overturned? I mean, you take the first round, for example. There were countless games overturned. Niagara hasn't had a single game overturned. And we've been hit with availability disasters. We still haven't played an illegal roster. I mean, it comes down to following
knowing the rules. It's knowing the rules mostly.
It's also about.
It's the GM's responsibility to follow those rules, and your players don't necessarily know all the rules, but that's the manager's job, is to make sure that you're not fielding an illegal roster. And I don't know why they
overturned. Was it illegal rosters? Was it people playing the wrong amount of games in a certain phase of the playoffs?
Yeah, it was all scheduling problems, and sometimes from experienced GMs, and that's where I'm confused.
Well, you gotta overturn those. I mean, you have
absolutely.
The question is, why is it happening in the first place? It might be unexperienced GMs. It might be the summertime. It might be having trouble fielding teams and
people's availability.
Availability starts to go when a lot of these kids start to lose availability. Come playoffs, honestly, I think that we shouldn't have waivers locked. I think we should close waivers, but I should be allowed to move a guy who's not available down. There should be no waivers whatsoever. But I should be allowed to make my roster move still. I feel like that is a big help to any team.
Open waivers on the weekend during the movement window, so to speak.
Because not everyone's available every week. I can't get that guy to play 2 games, 1 game before.
Well, I mean,
Monday or
personally,
Tuesday,
with our
you know?
team this
It's
week,
not easy.
we're having to juggle a
Hi,
few of our
Zach.
prospects because they're not going to be able to make it. So we're sending some down, bringing some up.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier. I feel like maybe, who knows, maybe by just talking about it right now, we could get that kind of talked about. Like, they could start
Well,
discussing something.
I mean, I have to say, like, I think a lot of the reason why some of these games are overturned, not necessarily because a team is doing something wrong deliberately, but because the other team literally just throws the rule book at you. This happened 2 seasons ago. I don't mean to talk about myself. I'm just giving an example of what happens. We're facing. I was with Barry 2 seasons ago. We were facing like the top team, London Knights. Their GM Hamilton, or as he was called, Domi. We had a GM who didn't know what he was doing. He was a new GM, and so we just wanted to play some games. And this dude threw rule after rule after rule at us. Like, he didn't want us to. I mean, he was already gonna win anyways. He just wanted to do this just in spite. I mean, I don't understand. But this stuff happens all the time. It's been happening,
The
especially
thing
in
is,
playoffs.
it comes to managers having to know what the rules are and following them. And if you're not breaking rules, you're not going to get your games overturned. It's as simple as that.
It really is. It really is just as simple as that. And I mean, sometimes it's not even the GM's fault. Maybe it's availability for one player, and they can't send that player on waivers, right? If
Right.
that is the case, guys, I will give you exactly what I did. I had a player not be here. Here's what you do: you schedule that player and find a TC. Put
Yeah.
the TC in. TC can play.
That's
Another
what
thing that-
How you have to do it.
But go ahead,
Another
Greg,
thing-
go ahead.
Another thing that could help the teams is if they mix the lines, have everybody practice with everybody once in a while.
Yeah, because sometimes you have no choice. You have to do that.
I've said it
Switch it up.
maybe countless times to my AGM that your TC is your most valuable players in playoffs. No
The
matter what,
utility
your
guys are
TC
important.
is your most valuable players. If you do not know that, you will not make it far in playoffs.
Can I ask a question? What do we think about the whole rule about everybody having to play a game within the first 4 games of a playoff series?
I think it's a legitimate rule, but I think it's also a tough rule because I had a player that wasn't able to play either Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays.
Because it's only 2 days, or it's 3 days,
Yeah,
actually.
It's
Sunday, Monday,
it's
Tuesday.
Monday's game 1, Tuesday's game 2. I said that wrong. Sunday's game 1, Monday's game 2, Tuesday's game 3 and 4. I have a guy that's only able to play Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
At that point, that's when you have to get in contact with that player. Say, look, you're not able to follow within the rules of playoffs. Can I schedule you for this game in ECU?
Yeah, it's not even can I schedule. It's I have
It's
to
I have
schedule.
to schedule you. Pretty
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
I have to.
I have
You
to
know, I
schedule
have
you.
to.
I'm not going to issue you a missed game strike
But-
because I already know that your schedule doesn't work, but I have to set you there and use an ECU.
Yeah, pretty much. And that player just loses a game for that week. And, you know, it's not ideal, but it's what has to happen.
I mean,
without
that rule, we'd have the first line out for every team.
I
every
think this is. I think
No,
this
no, no. I
is
still
something that the
think you
league.
have you can only play 2 games. Everyone can only play 2 games before Game 7, and then Game 7's that 3rd game where anything goes, any players go. But
You know what I
it's kind of
think?
like if you're a baseball team, they're telling you which pitchers you can throw on certain days. You know, when it comes to the playoffs, go balls out and try to win the series.
I don't think it's a matter. I think the league definitely needs to look at something like a rule like this. But I think it's something you could change by instead of making it a minimum 1 game, making it a maximum 1 game before the 4-game 4. I think that would change.
But you have 4 games. How's that going to work? You only have 3 times.
Maximum 2. Maximum 2.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
That makes sense.
But you only have a maximum of 2 for the first 6 anyway, so there'd be no rule.
Maximum 2 for the first 4. Maximum 3 for the entire series. Because there's less than 9
Game
games.
7s where you get those 3rd games, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe it's some schedule. I don't know, but like it just seems kind of wonky to me, and maybe that's part of the reason why we're doing this. Although at the end of the day, this isn't a problem in the AHL. It's definitely not a problem in the NHL. I think it's just summertime league, and people's availability maybe just being crappy and people just go, would you rather just take a forfeit or go play the game and have it overturned? You go play the game. Who knows what the heck happens? Whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
True.
Moving on, Zach.
Yeah, moving on to our next topic. The quarterfinals matchups. This week is the round 2 of the playoffs, the quarterfinals. We're going to go through each series, give our predictions, our thoughts on why we predicted those teams.
Oh, crap.
So let's get right into the topic. So
Start with the West.
We'll start with the West because we gave the East some love last time. The
East is
Kitchener.
too good anyway. Like you start with the little babies and then you go to the big babies.
He said it, not me. So on to the first matchup, we have the Kitchener Rangers against the Kitchener Rangers against the Greyhounds.
Ooh.
The Greyhounds had to beat the G-Storm, which was not too hard.
G-Storm.
And
It wasn't. Let's be real.
Wait 7 games, Zach.
It
Don't
went-
be pooping on the G-Storm.
It went 7 games, and it was a well-fought series
Right.
all the way.
Right, but I
So-
mean, like,
Camera.
So,
on camera, on paper.
On camera.
That's what I'm saying. Like on paper, it looked like an easy matchup, but G-Storm took them 7 games. So on to the next.
I
On to
think
the,
they're
I'm
both
still
got a lot to
talking
do,
about
yeah.
the matchups.
Oh!
I'm trying to speak about the matchups.
I'll try
We're
harder.
gonna talk about the topic,
He
and you're
said-
interrupting me. I don't like it. Just.
I don't like.
They're facing the Kitchener Rangers, who beat the Plymouth Whalers in 6 games. So what do you guys think of this?
Well, first off, let's go back to the 3-6 matchup there. Kitchener won it in 6 games. So now they're the lowest seed. That's why they got to play the Greyhounds, who, as we've mentioned, escaped the G-Storm. Boy, that would have been a hell of a story if the number 1 seed got knocked out by G-Storm, who we've been pooping on all year. But, Kitchener's going to have to play better offense. Their defense is okay. The goaltending's okay. So, but if these are 5-goal games, I don't think they have a shot. I don't know what happened to the Greyhounds last week. I didn't watch the games or anything, but what do we think was the problem with them last week? And then can it be fixed?
Here
They're a snake.
Hold on, wait. Can we cut this out? Can we cut this out? Edit this out, please. Please. Okay.
I got to poop?
So he just left the chat. I made him mad, I think.
No,
He just left the kick chat. Look, he left the kick chat.
Why? What'd you do?
What'd you do?
I was like, because he was talking when I was trying to make the topic. I was just joking around and he left.
Oh, my poopy, Zach.
We didn't contact with him.
Good job.
I don't have them. Dad and Mom are fighting.
Alright, so I texted him saying, where'd you go?
Where'd you go? I miss you so. It seems like forever.
Oh,
no.
so how are we supposed to make this work whenever I think they're gonna notice a huge cut in the talking.
No, they're not. All we gotta do is you just start talking about what the Greyhounds did last week and got to bear this week. Just say
So I'll
whatever
just start
you
like
wanna
this
say.
again, I'll be like,
Yeah, exactly. Who are you talking
He
to?
says-
You're
he
talking to
says-
the media icon here.
He says, quote, "You're an impolite little prick." That's why he quit.
I will say sorry. Tell me you were joking around because you're a Dumbo.
tell him you're a freaking douche canoe, that's what you gotta say.
Tom Fonzie said he's sorry too. I don't even know for what though. Hi!
Dude,
Killing me.
he's ticked. He's ticked.
Yeah, mindful of people's feelings, Zachary.
What, was I that disrespectful to him? I
Yeah,
didn't think it was that
I'll
bad.
give you a 5 out of 10.
The other 5 were dead before they could answer.
What? It's over like a 5 out of 10 scale. It's not people, you weirdo. You're Canadian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Well,
Shut up, kid.
Never had to stop in the middle of the show.
Oh, I used to happen all the time to CHLN Insider.
Just read
Yeah,
this
but
and tell me what you think.
Shut up!
Read that and tell me what you think.
I think it's awesome. Yo, fucko.
I didn't think it was that. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I was just joking
Tell me
around.
you were joking around. You're not funny.
I did. He said, not my fault. I'm like, I said, I was just joking, man. He says, no, you are effing disrespectful. You were insulting a team that deserves better because I wasn't insulting.
What team were you insulting? That's a big phone, Zach.
Good job, Zach.
You're like a little kid, though. That's why it looks so big. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. All right, good start. Hi, how you doing? Go to bed.
Oh gosh, not right in the middle of a show, man. Come on,
Oh
dude.
man, oh man.
Alright, well, let's get back. So, anyways.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Wait. First off, I'm not ready.
Me either. I'm just.
Well, we're gonna finish. Just relax, Zach. Don't
We're
cry.
gonna finish the show, but I mean, like, why did he just flip the heck out in the middle of a show? Like, I didn't even.
I don't know, but great one. He said he's still playing ESO. Just for the record. On a side note.
Did you tell him that we stopped the show for him?
Side note. Thanks
Well,
for the
we're just
update,
waiting
Chris.
for him.
And I'm sweating balls over here.
ESO
That's
is
not
cool,
in the
though.
show, right?
Well, I've been playing Halo today.
Oh, yeah. Halo's not bad.
Oh, Halo.
What the heck, man?
I got number 4.
People get butthurt. It happens. Just don't ever
Well,
mention
Zach,
it
you
ever
did
again.
say the G-Storm, I forget what you said, but anyway.
I said on paper it was a bad matchup, but
So before when you first introduced it, I guess, you might have said that.
What do you say about the G-Storm?
Can we rewind the show?
No.
Rewind button. I can't remember it 100%, but something. Oh, something about it was easy for whoever the Storm played to get by the Storm.
Yeah, but let me just say
And they went
something real
to
quick.
7.
This
And they
show,
went to 7.
this show is all about saying crazy shit, bro. Look at the Pete Cruz episode. It didn't matter.
Oh my god, dude, that's why
Yeah, that
I
was-
got the recognition of the panelist who has absolutely no chill.
But like, you're not supposed to be polite to everybody.
My famous quote, sorry, I'm trying to clean the bullshit out of my ear.
That was great. Yep. Immensely. And the fact that Pete Cruz was at the end of it was icing on the cake. Yep. Oh wait, the name that shall not be named. That's what his name is.
Yeah, right, the name that shall not be named.
he's typing.
He who shall not be named.
So what is Kick?
No.
It's like a messenger app.
Well, like, what do
Yeah.
you message people with? With words?
Yes.
Yes, words.
I don't know. Like
Sometimes hurtful
Instagram and like
words.
Doodlegram and Poopgram. I don't know.
Sometimes hurtful words. Yeah.
Man, would
Well-
y'all stop lying to her? Perfect goals couple. No, y'all are nasty. Y'all are ugly. She's fat. You're fat. Y'all are just two fat people together. Like, y'all, I don't even want to see this on my phone no more. I don't even like you. I don't even care. You could be the skinniest person in the world. I still don't like you.
Are you talking about Zach and Snake?
No.
You gonna clean the bullshit out of your ears again?
Yeah, no.
Excuse me while I wipe the bullshit off my fingers.
Zach, it's time to go to bed. Zach, what's that goofy fucking thing on your wall back there? That red thing.
It's not my wall. My mom's house.
It's your mom's wall.
It's his
Oh, so
mom's
that's your mom's
computer
dress
too.
on the door?
No, that's never mind.
That's Zach's dress?
I was thinking it, but somebody else said it. Hey, Zach. How's it going?
Well, this is a long message he's typing. Goodness.
I wonder if Zach's mom's spot.
That's a big football.
Zach, where's your mom?
I don't know.
He said he was trying to move me along because I keep complaining how people keep complaining about how I ramble on forever about everything.
No, I'm the ramble man. I was born a rambling man.
So, what are we gonna cut to? What are you gonna cut
Alright,
out?
but let's just wait a minute. Maybe he'll make a change his mind. He's just a little baby.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Little poopy.
Go party.
No, the CHL Nation halftime report.
Zach went to go use his mom's bathroom. That's a hat. That's your halftime
You guys
report.
like my hat?
I'm going to get food, y'all. I'll be right back.
Zach went to use his mom's toilet.
Not taking too long. They playing games now. But I'm going. I'm hungry. And it's hot in this room.
Has he messaged you, Great One?
I will look. I don't see nothing.
Could you try to?
Is he on Xbox?
Yes.
I'll send him a message.
I don't know what to do.
You died? Well, respawn. Sorry, no big deal.
Want me to hang on to it?
Mm-hmm. What's his name? Snake?
Snake 4413 on
Okay.
Xbox.
Is he on Xbox right now?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Maybe he took me off his phone. Maybe he was never on. I don't think he was ever on my friends list. Interesting. Interesting. Shut up, kid.
What are you doing?
He says, anyway, no point in doing a show with you and Funds if you can't even get a word in. You two just ramble on forever.
Not true. He's clever enough. I guess we'll just continue.
I guess.
That's what we do.
I mean, he was like a really good part of the show, man. He was like a really good. We were friends, man. And then
Yeah, you'll be alright with that.
Oh,
give me a second.
Taking pictures.
Ought to go down. He ought to go down. Ought to go down. I'll go, Daddy.
Thank you, babe.
Are you there?
Thanks, Lena. Yep. This is sandwich or something.
So great. Are you still gonna be on the show even though he's gone?
Mommy, eat.
Yeah, I could.
Mommy,
It'd be
eat.
nice if he came back.
Daddy, eat.
Well, I know how he is. He was really mad at me in front of me, but can't even start on the. He says that Funzy he says that he can barely hear over me, Funzy, and all the background noise. And he says the show was horrible and he wouldn't even watch it himself.
Mommy.
And he also says can't even start on time. I think he's kind of mad.
No, you told me 8:30, so that's when I'm here.
He says he's what?
You told me 8:30, that's when I'm here.
Daddy, eat.
No.
Well, let's just finish. Oh, there's a
Nobody?
hang.
Bye.
Are you still staying, Chris?
Huh?
Are you still staying, Chris?
Yeah, I'm still staying.
Because I know you and Snake are friends and stuff. So I mean,
I don't have nothing better to do right now. Yet. So let's get this show on the road, man.
I mean, playing the show in general. Because I guess he's gone or whatever.
Let's just finish the show. So I threw it, and then the Tang caught it. I always ask about.
Should we start over with the playoff segment?
No, Zach. No, I know exactly where we are.
Okay.
So he's just gonna talk about what were you gonna say about the Greyhounds?
Alright.
Well, no, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that the Greyhounds, coming into their series, everyone expected them to win, obviously, right? 4-0. Everyone expected it because of the way G-Storm had their season. Their season was not too strong. It wasn't 15, 25, and 5.
That's just
Not
reality
as
of it.
strong, right? 35 points. It's not looking great. They're playing Sault Ste. Marie. Yes, I said it right this time, guys. All right.
Finally, goodness.
Yeah, right.
It's a tough name, though. It's a tough name.
Coming into the series, I was not expecting this. This is a big eye opener to a lot of people. The G-Storm stepped up. They beat expectations. They really did, and I'm proud of their team to a full extent. Nutty Grandpa, you did perfect. You did perfect with your team. It just wasn't perfect enough, and that is acceptable. I definitely feel like Sault Ste. Marie is not going to win this series. Sorry.
You think it's gonna be
I'm doubting you guys to the fullest extent.
What's your prediction?
5. They're Kitchener in 5.
Kitchener 5. Wow.
In 5, if not 6. They're not. There's no Game 7 for this. Sault Ste. Marie is definitely not coming out of this series. Kitchener.
Well, the other side of the bracket is Owen Sound and Lake and I'm sorry, not Lake Erie, the little Illuminati team. And they both held serve in their series. Of course, the winner is going to play the winner of their series. What do we think of Owen Sound and Erie?
They're done. Wait, no, they're not. Never mind. Wait.
They're playing next round.
Yeah, I know. Wait, Funsley, did you give a prediction yet on what you think's gonna happen?
Kitchener, baby.
Kitchener. Great one. What's your prediction on this one?
I'd probably go with the Sioux because they played 3 games in 2 in the regular season, 1 preseason, and the Sioux won both regular season games. First one was 6-2, and the second one was 8-2.
Throwing stats at you. All right.
Throwing stats.
I'm gonna go with Kitchener simply for the fact that not taking anything away from the G-Storm, but like I said, on paper, the G-Storm weren't. This is on paper. I have no idea about the skill level at this point because, like you said, Chris, like all the teams stepped up their game for the playoffs. But on paper, G-Storm was a team that shouldn't have took them to 7 games, but did. So I'm gonna go with Kitchener in 6.
What the next series?
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Wait, I can't keep my composure, dude. Like, there's so much background noise. There's too much stuff going on.
So is that your kid, great one?
What?
Yeah. That could be. She's throwing
Who's-
stuff. Hey, Sorry.
Is there another place you can go in your house?
Let's see what I could do.
I appreciate it, buddy. I'm gonna start throwing blocks around.
Really sucks, man.
Yep. It's alright though, don't get rattled.
That this dude was chill, yo. Oh, this guy was a friend, but I guess he's not.
Great one. Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a good show. I think we got a good episode going on.
And it's none of it. Great.
Oh, Jack, who's that? Uh-oh, timeout.
What?
Baby's in timeout? Let me know when we're ready to start up again.
I'm just gotta get my composure. Yeah.
After that, meet the yes. Oh my god, this shit sucks.
Oh. Oh, there you go there, bud. Where's the timeout? He's still talking.
Great one. Are you sure you want to stay on the show? Like, are you sure? Like, would they get mad that you stayed on?
I think the audio is not working out right now. So if we can't move or we can't get it quiet, I don't think we're going to maintain it.
Yeah.
Yes, it will work.
Yeah.
It's all right though.
Do what you need to do, Fonzie.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah, great one. Can you step out?
Yeah, I could do that.
Sorry, buddy.
It's no
Maybe
problem.
next time.
Not a big deal.
That's on. Kids come
How do I
first.
do that?
Just close the window.
Oh, there's an idea.
All
Okay, later, guys.
right, see ya.
See you, great one. In a little.
God damn. Kid was loud. Hey, does he have like a basement or something? Zach.
Shut up, man.
Zach.
This dude's like my friend, dude.
Zach, believe me. You know how many times I told Jake I ain't never talking to him again? Like 8 times. I just talked to him today.
I just talked to him today.
I did. You know, emotions run high and low.
He acts like I just talked to him like in a mean way. I was just joking, dude. I didn't mean it like
Maybe
that.
he's butthurt about something. You got double butthurt going on. Nothing good's ever going to come of that. Most important thing is to finish the show so Fonzie can go do GTA heists. That's the most important thing.
And so Chuck can go do ESO.
Yeah. So, where were we at?
Should I just?
Listen, from a realistic standpoint, best thing we can do. Sorry, I keep burping. A lot of root beer. I think what we should do is restart, but
Playoffs.
we could do 20. We could do really quick. We could do the show in 20 minutes. I promise you, we could do the show.
Wait,
in 20
hold on.
minutes.
We don't have to restart the whole thing. Where were we? Let's just
We
figure out
were in
where we were.
playoffs. We should just restart the whole segment of playoffs. I think that's what we should do.
Just make the whole thing about playoffs.
No, but we're not restarting the show. That was a whole bunch of time and effort we put into it, including him. So
What's up?
even though he's acting like this, but
I think we should just start from where we were. We were talking about Owen Sound and Lake Erie.
no, but I mean, like it. I just think we should restart the
All right.
whole
Well,
playoffs.
where are we at then? We were.
Owen Sound and Lake Erie.
Owen Sound.
I don't feel comfortable starting right here. I just want to restart the whole playoffs. Because of all that stuff that happened, I don't think that we should just. It was so unorganized. We should just restart the whole playoff segment.
All right, go ahead, Zach.
Yeah. Let's just start somewhere. Let's start somewhere.
All right, guys. So on to the playoff segment. As you guys probably know, the quarterfinals start this week. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the west side of things because we gave the East some love last time.
The East is better anyway.
So moving on to the first series, we got Kitchener Rangers against the Greyhounds. The Greyhounds actually let G-Storm take them to 7 games, and the Kitchener Rangers beat Plymouth in 6 in the first round. So what do you guys think of this? What's your prediction and why?
Well, first off, the questions have to be asked about the Greyhounds. If the G-Storm, and let's just face it, they were basically not good most of the season. If they were in the East, they wouldn't even have sniffed the playoffs. Let's just be honest. The fact that they went to 7 games is a concern. I think that we have to figure out who the Greyhounds are going to be going forward, not just for the West, because the West is elementary, whatever. But if this team wants to even think about contending for the whole title against whoever comes out of the East, they better get it together. Now, Kitchener plays solid defense. They have solid goaltending. If it becomes big scoring games, they're going to have trouble. But it should be interesting to watch. I want to see teams be who they are supposed to be in the playoffs. Right. So if the Greyhounds got to do something to figure out how to get back to what they were doing, they better do that because I want to see the best teams play. Where did the Tang go?
I don't know. Maybe he left too. Dude, this show's a wreck, man. What the heck, yo?
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Message him. I was talking. I didn't even see him leave.
What the heck is this? dude, seriously, why did this have to happen now? Like, why couldn't it have to happen after the show? I would have been fine.
Well, it's just a show. It's important, but people are more important. Believe me, I know.
Come on.
Maybe he burped too hard and its internet exploded.
This was horrible timing.
Well, you know what we could do?
What?
We could put this one in the can, and then maybe we talk to Snake, and maybe we redo it tomorrow.
We could.
I'll be around. So we got a good thing going here. We're dominating the competition.
I know, but it really doesn't help that we have like 2 people who are not cooperating.
No. I'm saying we got to get them back.
Right. Valuable assets to the panel.
Absolutely.
We had a plan for next season. It was going to be great. And we were all friends and stuff.
Let's figure that out. Tell them that you don't want to post a show without them, which is sort of true. But that'll make them feel better. And then just be like, listen, we got to get this figured out. We got a good show. We're going to keep it going. And whatever the problem is, we'll talk about it. Tell them that Funzy will work with them, and we'll get it figured out, and we'll try again tomorrow. Because the relationship is more important than the episode. Because without the relationship, there is no episode. You dig?
He says that the show was produced horribly, so
We'll tell him we'll try again tomorrow. We'll do it over again.
he says we better have our stuff together then. We will.
I don't see him as being this kind of mad person. Maybe he's aggravated about something else.
What time are we gonna do it tomorrow? Tomorrow night? Like a live edition or what?
That's fine. Whenever. Just let me know. And
We'll just talk on Xbox afterwards. Just figure it out. I just gotta figure out with Chuck.
we'll figure out what time they're good for.
Yeah. Well, if Snake does it.
I'm sure he will.
I don't know why he did this. Like, I didn't.
All right, so we're done for the night.
Yeah. We're gonna call it a night. And
All right, let me know.
yeah.
All right.
All right, you too.